All right, my lovelies. I'm back. I'm back. I think I can set y'all guys right here. We're going to see how it works. I didn't finish emptying the cabinet. I did, however, swap out my coffee, grab some water, put my hair up, grab the charger for y'all guys. So we're ready to keep going. I think that sunlight could pose a problem, though, and the lack of music. But I can't do music because we know what happens if I turn music on. We get a copyright claim. It happens all the time. So, let's see. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Let me cut on the light. That make it better? Maybe not. We'll just close the blinds. Is that working? Haha, we got it now. No, I'm not a film expert. I do it for a hobby, mainly to entertain y'all guys and occupy my time. So, I didn't finish doing anything with this shelf, and I've got these containers with my beans that are in there. I got those, like I said, from the Dollar Tree when they go on sale. Well, I got these from the Dollar Tree, but I get the beans from time to time where I can get them stocked up depending on what I need. I will get them if they are low. Excuse me, that was rude. That was my waffles from this morning. So, I have 2 new devices that I'm using. I just dropped an ink pen to stay organized these days. I tried to dress it up as a junk journal. It does not work out very well for me. I started this back when I went to Tampa, and it was just black, and then I covered it. So it's got my, let me see, ink pen. I don't want it. Let me cover it up, part of it up. So it has where I wrote down my flight information when I left to go to Tampa. And then at the turn of this year, I contemplated following one of my childhood dreams, which was joining the Navy as in the reserves this time. And so for my age requirements, and I still have time to do this if I want to, the weight and the run is the only thing that's holding me back from doing the reserves. So it came time for the garden to roll around, and I wanted to do a rain barrel system. So it's got my plans in here for my rain barrel. And then, oh man, when it gets really hot, my ink disappears. Well, that sucks. Oh, that sucks bad. So I was keeping up with some stuff that was in here. So I was going through, and it's got the list of stuff that I planted in my spring garden, and I haven't harvested any seeds yet. So it's in there. Generally when I run out to the grocery store, I can just jot down a really quick list in here. And then I upgraded all the lights in the Mazda. I was going to do a video on that for y'all. Oh, it was bad. Changed out the radio in it too. That's on my Snapchat. That was bad. So, it's got all my lights that I needed. I ran out of time sheets at work. I rode with Mike that day. So it's got all my time sheets on there. And then once my lights came in and I was going to do the video for y'all guys, I forgot which light I ordered went where. And when I took the cover off, I couldn't remember. So I had to draw a diagram to figure that out. I was all about doing a hand market craft. So I wrote down all my ideas and my sale prices I wanted for that. What do you want, Cameron?
Can we make lunch?
What time is it?
11:45.
Give it 10 more minutes, please.
One of your videos has an ad in it.
And oh, my children wanted. It has an ad in it. Is that what you said?
Yeah, whenever I clicked on the video, it said some ad.
I'm not getting paid. It shouldn't have an ad in it. My kids wanted, after we did skateboarding, a half pipe. So I've got the dimensions for the half pipe I built by hand. It's outside. I'll have to show y'all. And then, of course, I wanted my shower. It's got my shower plans written in it. So I keep everything in here. This is what I do when I need to keep up with stuff. So I'm going to go through here with, my fire pit and the plans. This is where my sketches for stuff go. I just write everything in here. So this is where we're going to put our stockpile stuff. If we need anything, stuff we need to use, so I can make a recipe for it in the near future so it doesn't get bad. These are not sponsored in any way. And these are made by Exceed. I've got a little one. And I'm still reading The Help. And in the story, The Help, one of the characters has a prayer book. And the story's set a long time ago. And she got it from the Benjamin Franklin store. So she writes down all of her prayers instead of voicing them publicly. And so I thought that's a neat idea. I encounter so many people working in their house and different things, and that I'm really touched by some of those people. And by the end of the day, I might forget everything. So when I started it, it's got like some of my lists are a little bit shorter. This particular day, I have people and things that are on there to pray for, and then I have things that I was thankful for. So this started, and there's stuff that's always written in here, and it just moves on to the next day. So a common theme right now in my prayer journal is, or my prayer book is, those people that are in the heat. Y'all, it's hot outside. I spent 3.5 hours yesterday in the heat because somebody hired a handyman. I enjoy what I do. I love when I find stuff that's different and unique. And if we had started there, we wouldn't have been there that long. But we searched everywhere to eliminate everything. And being out in the heat is no joke. If you're in a line of work that you can provide somebody, and they offered us water several times. But for those people who were working in the heat, seriously, y'all don't know. I mean, it's hot, and it's not even summertime yet. So be kind to people, even if you have nothing to offer for them, just your kindness is more than you will ever know. Let's see. So not all of my beans, I went back to what I was doing. Not all of my beans are from the Dollar Tree. So not all of my expiration dates are probably going to be in the same spot. I don't see any on this. So we've got red kidney beans. These are good with rice. I have these I stumbled upon fresh at a farmer's market, and I loved them. They're cranberry beans. The best thing I can say for you is these cranberry beans almost taste like bulb peanuts. That's the only way I can describe them to you. So these are in here. Nothing's gotten in this container. This container is still good. So I'm just going to seal it up. I'm going to move on to another container. And they're not vacuum sealed. They just have lids on them. But I do go in and periodically check. This is nothing but Great Northern beans. Sometimes we use these as a filler, like throw them in with ham bones or pork chops or whatever and keep going. They're really good if you cook them and then make a mash and make like bean patties, and they almost taste kind of like fried squash. So they are really good. But most of the time we cook our beans with ham, or we use them as like a filler in tacos or chili or something like that. Love black beans. They are a go-to. I love black beans and sweet potatoes. and some other vegetables with rice, like in a rice bowl. Those are really good. And then we've got, I don't even know. We've got 15 bean soup. I think the plan for this was to, and the seasoning pack is inside of it. We were supposed to take this and some ground meat and some noodles and make a soup when it got cold, and then I didn't have time. So I've got 15 bean soup and I've got 10 bean soup. I don't quit writing on my hand. So both of these do have seasoning packs included. So I'm just going to check and see if there is an expiration date on here by April of 2023. So we're good to go on that one. I think I got these from Kroger, January of 2024. They're good. And then there's some pinto beans. So we're just going to leave those. The other thing I have, and I really want to use them, but I don't want to use them in a hurry, is one of my favorites. What do you need? What do you need? Other than everybody just looked up your nose. What can I help you with?
No, I'm good.
You got everything finished? Yeah. All right. Well, if you want to start in there in the kitchen.
Who just came over the
Who
thing?
just put their face over the camera?
Please go away.
I
So I'm going to start taking the stuff out of here and migrating it to the kitchen for you to find stuff where it goes appropriately in the kitchen, please. Thank you. So I have, here it is. We stay down in Charleston usually when we go. And we go over to a couple farmers markets and I usually get some stuff from there. And this year at Edisto, we go down to Edisto Beach every year. This year, we didn't make it to Edisto. We went to the farmers market or the market in downtown Charleston. I love Geechee Boy. I usually try to get some of their stuff. They are changing over per the sticker to Marsh Hen meal, but these are Sea Island red peas. I don't think I have ever had these before. I haven't been able to find a lot of, I don't know what kind of peas these are. It doesn't really give me a good description. So I'm going to save some of these. They look like Dixie Lee peas. So I'm going to save some of these. And I'm going to put them up to harvest for next year. I have a seed packing thing that I do. Like I pack my own seeds that I harvest from my garden. So we're going to keep that going for next year. So I'm going to save some of them. So all of my peas and beans are good. I don't need any information for that. And I'm going to move on to this second shelf up here. And we're going to pull everything down, see what we have. Anything that's reasonably out of date, we'll use it quickly. Anything else that's like past date or has signs of visibly being messed up, we're going to go ahead and trash. I do the same thing with the medicine cabinet and the refrigerator. It's not worth anybody getting sick over something. I hate to waste money, but I'm not going to let anybody get sick off of it either. So let's go ahead and pull this stuff down. And I try to use containers to keep my stuff in as much as possible so that it's easy. Nick, come here. Do me a favor. Go through the totes that are up against the wall. Anything that has to do with the tinfoil, the sandwich bags, check all that stuff. Any of the stuff that I can get out of here and into there would ideally be perfect. Any of those shelves that can be picked up and organized would be really nice to do as well. So, found another hat. That one's for kayaking. They all have a purpose. So, this is a very good example of one of those things that we have too many of. Kids eat them, but literally, when I say, do we need them? They're like, yes, they're back here. They don't check. So, room is off limits during the day. So, we're going to take all of these to the kitchen so that they can find them in the kitchen and they'll be available. I'm right positive some of this stuff is needed in the kitchen as well. So I'm going to move it over to where I can find it. Like I know I need aluminum foil. The other stuff, maybe not so much. So it'll go back. We don't store sweets in there. Some of our kids have issues in portion sizes. And if we're not here, they're sensitive to caffeine and stuff. So we keep our sweets put up. We do allow them crackers in the day for snack. So I think they need some in there. So we're going to go ahead and move those over. And then this is an example of children. I opened it up and they've gotten hold of it. So we're going to go through here. I think everything in this bucket is essentially trash. And so we're going to put the cookies. We try to put all the sweets in one spot just so they're easily accessible. But I have some stuff that I just hang on to it. I don't know why I hang on to it, but I do. And like batteries and some headphones I was looking for. It goes in this container. This container goes in another container that we use when we come and go from outside. And it has some of Nick's stuff in it. So we're going to put this back in the corner. When we were couponing, this was perfect for holding like toothbrushes and those things. And I did couponing a lot, but I don't do it very much anymore, if ever. So we're going to stack all this stuff back up. This is our light bulbs and all of that stuff. Press and seal. Walmart Plus, I joined it. I use Walmart to go a lot or the Walmart pickup. This was a gift that was in there. So this is probably actually going to go to Maisley. It's a little bit big for Maisley's trash can, but it's more convenient there than it is here. It'll never get used. So we're going to put that on the side for Maisley. Some light bulbs. Autism Awareness Month, our blue light bulb. It stays in this container so I know where it is. Put all this stuff over here. And then, like I said, this is our cookie tray. It goes off to the side. And we have more cookies. So we're going to take this. I'm going to put it on the bed and reorganize it. So that they all fit a little better. We're going to put these up. I go grocery shopping like once every 2 weeks. So this is not like an overnight. This is like meant to last for a while. And then my sweets and stuff actually go in a different container. They go in this cabinet. So that's not even where they belong. But this is our cabinet. So this happens quite often. Another example of something. We bought it on impulse. I do like this. I don't drink it all the time because of the sugar in it, but it won't get drank back here because I don't see it. So this is going to go over to the kitchen as well. And then we've got this whole situation with the toilet paper and paper towels. We thought we were out. As it turns out, we weren't. So we need to do something with this as well. And what I'm probably going to do I'm going to go to my bathroom first and see if I can empty this out. I have a toilet paper holder. My bathroom, it holds 3. I'm going to go check my bathroom, see if I can empty this out, and I'll be right back. And my bathroom is full. It's not needed. So we're going to take that and put it in the kids' bathroom so they can put it up top. If they ever run out of toilet paper while we're at work and they're not allowed back here, they'll have toilet paper at their end of the house. I use paper towels in my bathroom. I don't use hand towels. So we do use maybe a few more paper towels than most. We have a roll in the kitchen, and then I use a roll in the bathroom for myself. To dry my hands. So we're going to keep the paper towels over here. We're going to try to reorganize this a little bit. Oh, yeah, shoelace, that hurt. So we got this out of the way. And then we've got some more stuff. These need to go outside. We bought them for the kids. Joey loves to play with a ball. They're multicolored. We have different ones, so I'm going to throw those over here to get them out of the way. I told y'all guys in my first video, I started a LFL, a little free library. It is the first one here in the community, and I didn't have a variety of books in it. I have somebody who came by and dropped off a whole bag of books for me to rotate them out. So I've got to find some space on the shelf for some of the books. I don't need any books right now. I have plenty, but I need room either in this cabinet or back here for the people who are donating books. We had a bunch of rain last week and the library was damaged. I had some ladies come by. They were able to get in it. They were able to get what they needed out of it, but it needs a little bit of repair work. I'm actually hoping I can get somebody to make one who is in the building construction maybe and donate it. That way I know it's sealed and secured. I don't have any crafting abilities. I made the kids' skate ramp and it's still standing. But I made it and I sealed everywhere I knew to seal, so that it didn't get wet. I think the problem was the quality of wood wasn't that great, and it was very droopy, like the top drooped, the bottom drooped. So none of the books were damaged. I also have seeds in there that I give away. None of the seeds were damaged either. So we're going to count it as lucky, and we're going to keep trucking with it. So, I have this basket, and this is my next problem. This is where I come into trouble with my bag addiction. This is one of those bags that folds into nothing. This has my skateboard stuff in it. But then I have like these totes. This is where we put all of our Traxxas stuff. And what?
This ball was out in the thing, so I put it back.
I know where it was. So we have one of the folding things. This is where all of our Traxxas stuff went. But I'm going to see if I can put my weightlifting stuff in here and then fold it shut so I can use the top of it. This is the bag. If that lands on me, I may need them. This is the bag I took to Tampa. This is the Samsonite bag I reviewed. It was an awesome bag. It got me to Tampa and back. Some of the stuff I used while I was in Tampa, I mailed back to myself because I knew I was going to do shopping and I didn't have any problems. We used this bag when we went to Charleston. My daughter packed her own book bag. I packed this bag. It stayed in the tent. We had fires. It was hot. It was like really hot one day and really cold one day. So with the climate change, with the environment of the smoke, there was Boy Scouts there was campfires everywhere. My bag does not smell at all like smoke or the climate. After my trip to Cancun with that and a day bag, I said no. I would rather do a book bag any day. Now, I'll still use my cute little suitcase if I was doing a long-term trip. But to go somewhere, this bag is most definitely my go-to bag. I have my toiletry bag that goes in here, and this is a pretty big bag. This is for land travel, not for air travel. I have another bag that I use for air travel, and I take the liquids out of this bag because I love this bag. It opens up and I have plenty of space in it. So land or sea, or land or air, this is the bag I use. But if I'm going by air, the liquids come out of this bag and into somewhere else. It has a very nice pocket with some other sleeves in it that make it really convenient to use for towels, shoes, tablets. It's got side pockets for like a water bottle, and then it's got extra pockets that zip so you can put stuff in it. It's got a small space on it for mask or whatever you need. So it's been a very well-versed bag. It's very comfortable to wear, and I like to leave it out in case I need it. So it's not going to go anywhere. Crutches, Cameron needed those. Then he needed the wheelchair for a sprained ankle. So we're going to put this back out in the building because we don't need it in the house right now. Montana, our Jetter company. I think I had this on the four-wheeler. We're going to leave it out because we're riding tomorrow. We'll use it again. These can go out in the building. About a bucket head from Home Depot. It makes any 5-gallon bucket a shop vac. I used it to clean my car out. I hope the woman who had it prior to me enjoyed herself immensely because whatever it smelled like in there was bad. So, I have 2 sets or a complete set of my weights. So I've got a set of 5s that I have. Unfortunately, they're in different colors. I had to buy them in a different time. We've got 8s. And so I'm just stacking these down in here like this. 3s. I don't even really use these anymore. So we're going to sit these in here. I have a 7-pound kettlebell. I prefer free weights. Before we went to Cancun, I got some silicone jewelry that I bought. And it came with this really cool mesh bag. And I kept the bag because it was amazing. It's a really cute bag. I have Gain that I put in cheesecloth and zip tied because they were in with my dance sneakers so that they didn't stink between wearing them. So I took it and put it inside of this little cute bag, and it has a clip on it so you can zip it up and clip it. So it was great for change and jewelry and stuff. While we were flying, I could put it in there and just clip it, and I was good to go. When I had surgery, I could take any of my piercings out, stick it in that bag, clip it. It was good to go. So, oh my way. This is so cool. So I bought this. I saw an ad for it on Facebook. It looks like a protein container. Open it up. You put your scoop in there. You seal it up. You're good to go. When you get done with your workout, take the top off. And it opens this way. And so it becomes a funnel. So it holds 1 whole scoop. And I used it almost every day when I went to the gym in the morning. I have a 6-pound weighted ball usually. I throw it in the air. That's all I do. So I work my shoulders and arms with it. I don't use these because I use crimpers at work, but I really should use these. So they are for your forearms. But the crimpers I use at work for PEX fittings are way harder than this. So those are mainly Nick's. This needs to go back in the camping stuff. This is our inverter. We used it while we were camping. Plug it in and we were able to charge or whatever we needed to do while we were away. I do have stuff from when we went camping that's still in the building that belongs in Maisley. That is on my to-do list before it gets hot and hurricanes start. I need to get Maisley set back up. We don't have any blanket, or we have blankets. I don't have any towels or anything like that. So I'm going to take this notebook, make that list, and I'm going to answer Nick. So give me a second. Yes, sir. Hey, bud. Yeah. Filming a video, cleaning the house. Nick's got the yard done. The kids are eating lunch. Okay, I'll ask him. Okay. Yeah, he did that one. That's what he said he did. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. Be careful. One of us lost phone service. Can you hear me? Apparently not. Okay. So this is going to go on our to-do list, is to pack Maisley for the hurricane and repack our camping. We're going to take the kids and do tent camping, primitive. So I've got to go out there and do that anyway. But we're going to put it on the list so that we don't forget. When your husband works for a tool truck, you get cool stuff. This is my beanie with my built-in Bluetooth headphones. So we're going to put it in the running drawer with the running stuff. I got to go through there too. There's so many clothes in there I just need to get rid of. I feel it today. Today is going to get done. I'm going to declutter today so I can wake up tomorrow and be at peace with the crap I have acquired. Nicholas and Cameron, stop. I don't do it, but push-up bars. Nicholas. Now these are mine. I'm a baseball fanatic. And knee brace doesn't belong in here. It belongs in another container. And we also have our roller. Works great. Did you get the yard blowed off?
Mm-mm.
You need to get that done.
That's okay. I did not do that.
He said you need to get it done, and you and Cameron need to separate, or there will be no company. Okay, I'm telling you. We're not arguing. I'm just telling. I'm saying it. So I think this tote is good. I'm going to go ahead and fold the top up on it. It does have some room in it, but I don't know. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to take my Lewis and Clark bag that has my brace and gloves, and we're going to put it in here because I haven't been to the gym right this second, and I haven't needed it. So we're going to take that out of there, and I'm going to flip the top up on this, and we're going to move on to the next container. Now, what you can't see back here is I have this thing to which I wasted way too much money on. It's supposed to be push-ups or you twist on it. Yeah, it makes my hips hurt. We're going to get rid of it. Moving on. I have my shoes that I use in the gym to shower with. I also use them when I go camping. may use them around here, but they cause blisters really, really fast on my feet. I don't use them. I have some smaller weights that I'm going to put in a container. I don't use those, so they're going to go in this container. I also have the barbells for plate weights, Olympic weights. The Olympic machine is in the kids' room, so that doesn't belong in here either. Let's see. This container feels pretty empty. So I'm going to go through right quick. Another one of those 2.5 gallon bags. I'm going to go through and see. Oh, these things were amazing when they came out. I got it on clearance at Big Lots. It's the Bounty paper towels with the Dawn. We got these couponing. This is another one of those things that I'm going to put in Maisley. And it will be better used down there than it will be here. Another bag. Have not used this bag in a very long time. I'm going to donate it. Okay. Copper brace. We're going to keep it. Another one of those Cancun bags. Little small bag. They work pretty good for certain stuff. We're going to keep it. Boa that I got from one of my runs. We're going to keep it. Antlers for my car. I lost the nose. We're going to donate it. I have the other one. We're going to donate it. Let's see. Strap for a pocketbook. We're going to donate it. These bags are great. I got these bags at the Dollar Tree. They are organized by different stuff. Like I have one that has different stuff. This one happens to have stuff that I thought me and Nick were going to do like a couple's date. Do a wine and paint at the house. So we picked out 2 different designs for us to do. We never did them. We're going to donate them. I think I bought some for Christmas too. We're trying different ideas. We're trying. So that's going to go over to the donate pile. Ow. Got shoes in the way. I'm probably not going to use this. I have another one. That one's going outside. Inspirational quotes. I buy these things. Why do I do this? This one came from the Dollar Tree. I think I'm going to sit at the campsite, sip wine, and just color and be blissfully happy and naturally relaxed. What really ends up happening is I haven't even touched this one. I color 3 spots and I'm like, I ain't got time for this. We're going to donate. Let's see. Picture frame that is sentimental. It had his daddy's picture in it. So we're going to keep that. There's nothing in it now, but a picture of his daddy was in it. So we're going to keep that. Gloves, brand new. Why are they in here? I don't know, but I will remember that they're in here. Oh my gosh. Let's see, where's this? This is Keep. Their tradition. Oh, my aunt gave me a necklace, and I'm sentimental about it. It's a tradition of the feather. It went with a necklace she gave me. It's the description of what it is. So we're going to keep it. I am a sucker. I will not throw pool parts away. This is from a pool several years ago. I will not throw them away because I have fought with Intex. I don't know how many times about pool parts. They sent me the wrong parts when I bought the pool. They weren't included. It did not fare very well. So I have pool parts in here. We're going to keep those. I'm a sucker for 10 cases. I have to have them. Don't ask me why. Cheap ballpoint pens. My favorite. I don't even know if I've been to this place. Quality Inn. I think Nick brought this back from somewhere. He went. Eraser. Another cheap ballpoint pen. Oh, these are the colored pencils. And they have like teeny tiny pencil sharpeners on the end. I bought this to go with that book that I've never touched. So we're going to keep this. I love this little case. I usually do pack this type stuff when I travel because in the quiet, I will use this stuff. I do not take crayons when I travel because I don't like the way crayons smell. So we're going to leave this where I can get to it. Oh my goodness. I hand sewed 6 hand monogrammed 6 handkerchiefs for Mother's Day a couple years ago. My sister got one with pink and flamingos, and it had lace on it. My mom got one. My grandma got one. Nick's mom got one. Nick's grandma got one. And I hand sewed these teeny tiny flower ribbons on them. So we still have those. We'll keep those. Our internet around here has been crappy lately. So we've got, oh, that would be a needle to my sewing machine. We've got some VHS movies that I'm sure Nick will appreciate me finding. Our internet's just been so very bad. And I rotate my craft sessions. So like I'll go through a phase where I'll do certain things and then I won't touch it again for a very long time. But I don't trash the stuff because I know I'll keep it. Like I've never stopped a craft or a hobby in its entirety. If I see something I really like I'll jump into it and I'll take off and I'll do it and then I may not finish it. So I'll put it down, I'll start something else, or it's the wrong season. Like I'll start blankets in the fall and then it gets too hot and I don't get them finished. So I put them down and then I come back. So this is a knitting set that belonged to my stepdad's mom. So I'll have that forever. That was Pat Pat's. I'll hang on to that. We have, like I said though, or I have several crafts that I start and then I don't finish. So then I'll go through and just make myself finish them. And I'm very thankful when I've released the stress of finishing them. I've got a mermaid butt to finish crocheting. The child's probably going to be grown before then, but maybe not. You never know. I've got all the lace from the lace from the handkerchiefs is on there. I think this goes, I don't think nobody has that phone anymore. Donate. What is this? Pantyhose. Who even wears pantyhose anymore? Oh, there are 4 pairs of black. Donate. Do I even have this phone? Somebody in the house has this phone. I don't throw away boxes to phones. Here's another pull part or a cap. We can use that. We're going to hang on to it. I try not to get rid of this stuff unless I absolutely have to. Like here's the guts and instructions on how to set up a pool. That pool I know for a fact is gone. Okay, let's see what else we got digging for in this box. Cross stitch, another one of those things I picked up. I did it for a very long time and then put it back down. I like the little ones that you can get at like Hobby Lobby for $2 or $3. They don't take all day. They don't waste all your time. My sunshine. Keep that forever. Get rid of that. Cameron's therapy brush. We've had this forever and ever and ever. We will hang on to it. Up here is the rest of my cape that I had. Now see, I know that this is up there and this goes with the boa that goes in here. That's probably where the cape was supposed to go. Part of Sammy's life jacket. But see, now here's the problem, guys. I can't move this stuff. This stuff has to stay. Even though it doesn't belong in here, this is where I know it is. So it has to stay. Chalk. Because I will find it in here. I won't find it where it belongs. Shoestrings. This is exactly where I know that they are. So, I think we're down to, I don't even know what this is. What is this? Echo Outdoor. Oh, from a ball game. Got it. These things are cool too. I don't have one on my phone right now, but you just put these on the back of your phone and it holds like a credit card or a debit card. These are super cool. So, there's probably the same amount of stuff in here I thought that there was. We're just going to reorganize this better and probably free up some spaces for some other stuff that can fit down in here. And then we will keep going to the shelf that's below that. And I think I can actually take a lot of the stuff that's on this bottom shelf and just go ahead and fill up this tote. I know I do have one more tote to go through. So, and I think I can probably take some stuff out of my closet and put in here as well. That would make me very happy because I do have a couple totes in my closet that are fuller than what I would like for them to be. So we're going to keep the swimming pool stuff out. Keep this bag out. Now this is a pretty important bag. I should probably take a bag from somewhere else. Again, another one of those 2.5 gallon bags that's in here. Yeah, this is a mix match bag. So I don't know. I'm not telling everybody what to do with their life, obviously. That's not what this is for. This is for y'all to do whatever makes y'all happy, whatever works for your family. Everybody's family is different. Everybody's family accommodates differently. And I don't know what happens in your household. I don't know what natural disasters, if any, you have around your household. I know personally, for me, growing up, we were prone to hurricanes. Before I get off track anymore, this is the bag I use for my cross stitch. Small, put it in there. If it didn't fit in here, I didn't do it. This was easy for me to take, do what I wanted to do, and come back. But I will tell y'all that being prepared is always easier to, in the long run, to be prepared than waiting the last second and being stressed and not having what you need when you need it and for whatever reason. So in our household, we have this. This is our emergency binder. This has not been updated probably in a little while. And I can't show you everything that's in here, but it has a handle on it. And it is essentially our family start over is what's in here. It doesn't take long to put together. Essentially, it takes a little while to get going, but I'll give you an idea of what's in it. And if y'all want me to do a separate video on it, I will. I have no problem doing that at all. I have my birth certificate and my shot record is in here. I have, and this is an old one. It is a roadmap of North Carolina and South Carolina. I need to update this, but it does have the a paper map in case GPS was to ever go out. Like I said, my husband is a mechanic, so we've got, it's kind of out of date, but it may entertain for a little while. We've got an activity book in here. And this is like worst situation. If we have to evacuate for a natural disaster, a hurricane, anything like that. I have blank pages in here for emergency contact. And essentially the whole packet I have a blank for a template in here. So it's got our car insurance, emergency numbers, doctor's phone numbers, our name, our race, our sex, our phone, or our date of birth is on there. My husband's information for his family, my mom's information and her family, our friends that are local that you would call, our other friends who are kind of a little bit farther out that we would contact in an emergency to let them know we're leaving. We also have the numbers to the school. And this is how old this is. I said we haven't updated in a while. This is our information for our family dog. And he's not with us anymore. And it had his rabies tag on it. Divorce papers. And where any, like, after I divorced, before we remarried, and I filed to have my name changed, it was in here. We've got the kids' shot records, some insurance policies on stuff we purchased, like the computer and stuff. Hurricane survival guide, even though this is from 2011, so this is 10 years old. The GPS coordinates on there in here is the same. Nothing about this coordinates has changed. I have been tracking hurricanes my entire life. So it's got the kids, and it had a recent picture of them then. It needs to be updated, their date of birth, a couple family pictures. This is our family emergency plan. This is each child has one. And where we would meet in the neighborhood, where we would meet out of the neighborhood, everybody, what they're allergic to. Our voter registration cards are in here. Our vehicle registration cards, a copy of those are in here. Medicaid cards, birth certificates are in here. We have all of this stuff. Our Social Security cards are in here. Certificates we had. So I did one for my carry conceal is in here. Some landlord agreement, rental agreement. And then this is what we have talked about several times over, but we put it in writing as a checklist. So if we ever have to leave, it's my responsibility to make sure everybody has their shoes on, everybody's grabbed the jacket, the kids have grabbed a jacket, the kids have their shoes on. We would write their information. This is when they were much smaller, on their back in permanent marker. It is my responsibility to grab my pocketbook, Nick's wallet, all the keys, to everything. Put every cell phone in the vehicle, grab the emergency binder, candles, flashlights, grab snacks, throw them in the van, coloring books, stuff to keep the kids occupied, a blanket and a pillow, kennel the dog, and then I help Nick finish his list. And then once I've helped Nick finish his list, call the next of kin. So Nick's thing would be to, in a true emergency, he would also write the kids' information on their backs. He would turn the breaker off to the house, put the fire extinguisher in the van. It'll be his responsibility to get the tent, the camp stove, secure all the windows, to load our other dog in the van that we don't have now. The fireproof safe, it was his responsibility to put that in the van. Get the emergency bag, lock all the doors, lock all the windows, outside storage building, and then turn the water main off at the street. So we went through then. We have a picture for each kid and their fingerprint is on there. So the dogs, we have all those as well. And then what I did was I printed, because our disasters are usually hurricanes. So I have a copy of the grid. I don't know if y'all can see it, of the coast for coordinating graphs. And it's in a sleeve protector. So we can use a dry erase marker and we can track and erase it. And we don't have to buy a new book. So then we had just paper to make notes if we needed anything. And we have taken this binder with us, like I said, everywhere we've had to go. We've taken it with us. We have another map of our local county so that we have everything we need. The kids' shot records are in here as well. And so we just take this with us if we need it in an emergency. We pray we never have to, but anytime we leave the house for an extended amount of time, this goes with us. So if you don't have this, I would say it is worth the effort to try to set it up, even if it's not this intent. You don't have to go that great into detail, but you know, it doesn't take much time over dinner to have a conversation of what y'all would do in an emergency. So we have that in this bag. 401k information that belongs in here that's not, but this bag goes with us when we go, so it doesn't matter. Arts and crafts projects, again, unfinished, but I'm not ditching it. It's going to go back in here. I'll know where it's at. Markers, colored pencils is in there as well. I have a ton of like these Ipsy bags. This one's got phone banks and stuff like that in it. So we're going to throw that in there. Ta-da! Chums. This was what I used for my wallet and ID and stuff. So it's another one of those like rest area stops. The Chain Crew from the when my youngest one played football. Waterproof bag. These are all things we try to keep. Calendar. That one's out of date. Another 2.5 gallon bag for shoes. It's got still got sand in it. I think that one went to Cancun. Was washi tape or whatever you call it. Again, from a project. Bucket head. Trash. Oh, I was looking for this. Bookmarks. I love these bookmarks. You can usually get them at Walmart with like a journaling kit. It has a clip for a pen in it. So you can hook it on a book or on a notebook. And I have a notebook addiction. I love traveling journals or whatever. So this is for your pen to clip your ink pen on. That's what's in there. Oh, here's another one. This one's teal. So I'm so glad I found these, because I have quite a few travelers' journals going on right now. I am so happy I found this bag. So very happy that I found this bag. We had a formal dinner 2 years ago, and I bought this jewelry to wear. And I was looking for it because we went out to dinner and I bought a halter top and I wanted to wear this and I couldn't find it. I'm so happy. Sounded like my work phone. So I've got my jewelry and my earrings. My bracelet that went. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then this went in my hair. It was like a piece just stuck it. Oh, I knew I had this bag because I was looking for this bracelet one time and these earrings. It must have fallen because it was in another spot that it didn't belong. It must have fallen out. It must have fallen. That's the only thing I can say. So that's what goes in this bag. This is kind of like our emergency bag. Grab it and haul butt. That's what it is. So I'm going to put this stuff in here where it belongs. And we're going to seal it back up and put it back on the shelf. It goes on the bottom shelf. It is always accessible. It is never to be hidden or covered up, so we can get to it in the event of an emergency. Then I've got, I don't know, like I said, I do Walmart pickup. Walmart pickup will provide you with a bag each season. That's the one from the winter. I heard Snapchat going off, but I don't know where it is. Let's see if I can find it right quick. Tomorrow is one of my cupcakes' birthdays. And they're trying to get me to go to a birthday party. But we're riding tomorrow. Oh no. This one is from my Millie B. Let's see. I would say I'll let y'all. We're going to see if I can let y'all see without getting in trouble. She finished my mirror. She'd been working on. She had a mirror sitting in her floor that I loved. And I told her, I said, girl, don't you mess up my mirror. And she's been meticulously decorating the mirror, and it is gorgeous. So let's see what else. Here's some more stuff that I will never part with. It was Pat Pat's. Pat Pat's no longer with us. So it's going to go in here. This is, I need to part with it, but I'm not ready to. This is, like I said, all helmets expire. You should not wear them past their expiration date. This was my first half shell helmet. So I will keep it. Every time you go to the Moonshine Train, you get a bag. This is one of my bags from the Moonshine Train. It also has the bags in it for peas and beans. When I buy my butter beans, they come in a bushel bag. I keep those in case I need them. I hope to have a crop big enough that I need a bushel bag one day. That is my dream. So move on, see what else we got. Trash is over here. This is another bag that folds down into itself. I bought this one at Aldi's. I love it immensely. Oh, this is another project that I started on that once I opened it up, I realized what it was. So I started getting car sick unless I was crocheting, crazy as it sounds. So I started crocheting granny squares. And then when I would get so many, I started turning it into a blanket. So I have started, and sometimes it's fun to come back and see this stuff. So when I got close to the end of my yarn that was scrap, I would use them to make these cool patterns. And so I have this now, and I will hang on to it. And once I come across some more scraps, then I will make some more. And right now, I don't have any more. And I haven't had any scrap projects. So this goes back in the bag and we'll hang on to it. I make scrubbies. I crochet scrubbies. So this is stuff that I do in the summertime. I know it's in here. So this is in a transition bag where I was going to start on these, but I was working on this project instead. So we're going to leave these out. And I'll crochet some pot scrubbers. My grandma will love me, because she loves them. I got some of my sugar baby's clothes that she probably cannot wear, but Miss London can. So, yeah. I don't even know if London can wear them. So I've got that. I've got, yeah, this was a bag. Toboggan I made for myself in this bag. It's probably been in here for months. Again, I know that it's in here. That's all that matters. So we're going to, oh wait, we got one more pocket to check out. See what's in there. Oh, the mystery. It's not a mystery. Let's see what's in here. A notebook with nothing in it. With nothing in it. This is where my notebook addiction took off. It was just too hard and I didn't like it. So it's in there. I like to have paper around. So we're going to condense this down. This stays out. My washboard, I do use this. So we're going to leave it out. And I've got a few things that have fallen behind. We're going to get those out. Trash wrappers from children. Let's see. Oh. See, this is why you come back here and do this. Sammy. The birthday girl. Oh, wait, my eye. Take myself out. No, it's not my birthday. My birthday is in March. This goes on a gorilla. I don't know where the gorilla is. But I'm so glad I found these because I knew I had them. Let's see. Are they still in date? Yes, they are. These are sun-dried tomatoes. I get them at the Dollar Tree. I absolutely love them. They're going to the kitchen. And another toboggan. I don't know. Me and Sandy were going somewhere. My sugar baby were going somewhere. We both had a toboggan packed. I don't know. I don't have a clue where we were going. And chocolate pudding that expired more than a year ago. It's going in the trash. So, trash. Y'all, this mess has gotten bad. Okay. So we're going to seal this one up. I'd love to see if I could get it on the shelf and clear up some space in the floor. Would be absolutely amazing. So let's see what's in this box. I do have wrapping paper. 35 sheets of bag stuffer. Yeah, it goes with the wrapping paper. But it falls every time. So we're going to put it in this one. I'll know that it's over here. I keep thinking about rearranging this corner and then I lose energy. So let's see what's in this box. Again, more weightlifting stuff. We've got knee brace, a belt for back, slime, donate. Oh, y'all. I spent too much time and effort. I can't get rid of this. I will never use it, but I can't get rid of it. So I was supposed to have surgery on my hand because I had a cyst on my hand right here. And it went down. I still have it from time to time. It gives me a problem, but I don't actually have the cyst anymore. It ran from here and it was like a huge knot and I couldn't use my hand. It would cramp up. And it ran down to the middle of my hand. And they were going to have to go through and cut all this out and fix it. Like strip all this down. And I wasn't going to use my hand for at least 8 weeks with a 2-year-old. So they told me to get prepared to not have use of my hand. So we went and we bought a sling for my arm to go in. And you know they're hideous blue, and I have to be extra. So I don't even know what this was, to be honest with you. I don't have a clue. I love the pattern. It was completely striped. I cut it and I sewed it in perfectly to fit, complete. That when my hand, because it was going to be in my right hand, when my hand was on this way, that I had a pocket on the inside that was made for my phone to fit in. Have never used it. Have never ever put it on, but I still have it. Resistant bands that I bought. I think this is the one just to step on. Thought I'd use them traveling. I haven't. Elbow brace. More balls. I know they're in here. I don't think I've ever bought any more of these, but this was a one-time purchase for the kids, for their mouthwash. They have a cup dispenser. They just don't really have cups for them anymore. Let's see. Box for the Fitbit. Ooh. Ooh, a massager. Ooh. Nope, never mind. It's crunchy. It's stuck. Oh, wait. There it went moving. Some more cups. I think this is to soak up oil. So we're keeping those. Moving bags. A waist trainer. And a sauna one. And a Dr. Pepper baseball bag. These came from the ball field. Shop rag. Haha, I needed this for my hot tub. Put chlorine in it. I knew I had one. This is a liner for another hot tub. Replacement piece for another swimming pool I don't have. Put them in your high heels so your feet don't hurt. A CD player from back in the day. Let's see. Inflate the hot tub. More patches for the hot tub. Okay. See, I can't get rid of this stuff. I know it's in here. I know I've had it this long. Cameron!
He's outside with me. He's helping me get everything.
Here, he was looking for one of these bags.
He's all pulled up, and then he was helping me get everything through up. Like, come on, I'm going to look for cute boys. I'm like, he can't leave.
Somebody wanted that
He
bag.
didn't want to go look for cute boys. So, now he's like, no. I'm like, all right, just help me at least get a dirt bike and floor. He's like, oh, I'd rather do that anyways. Yeah.
I'm going to need a trash bag eventually. Trash. Oh, y'all. If y'all see me and I look abused, it won't be abused. It'll be a speed rope where I tried the jump rope. We're going to put this in the bucket I'm sitting in. And a sauna suit. I wonder if this is the top or the bottom. I don't know. Nick will put it on and run. Be like 100 degrees and he'll still do it. So we've got this box all situated. Let me put this back in here. And put this back in here. The kids don't even know these are in here. So we're going to sit these in here. We're going to put the pool stuff back in here too. In case I need it, I know where it is. And I think we're just going to try to reorganize some stuff that's in my space. I still got this cabinet to go. And I've just made a bigger mess. I will admit when I've made a bigger mess. See, although this looks like a great space, what y'all can't see is all this mess that I've created. So I'm going to finish cleaning this up. Though I don't mind working hard, you still have to take time out to do what you enjoy doing. I enjoy being at peace. I enjoy having clean, clutter-free spaces. But I also am going to enjoy myself this weekend. So I hope y'all have a great Saturday. I hope that I have inspired somebody today to do something great for yourself, whether it be accomplished and be happy that you don't have this mess at your house, or whether you have a conversation with your partner over what to do in an emergency. Whatever it is that you took from this video that made your life positive and made you feel better about yourself, or gave you the motivation you needed to know that you were doing something right, that you weren't the only one who followed or did what you thought was different, because being different is what makes us all special. I hope there's some part of this video y'all did that you saw that wasn't just me rambling, that made you feel positive about yourself or made you want to be a better positive side of yourself. So I'm going to find my bedroom floor. I'm going to feel accomplished in today in this corner of my space that is done. And then I'm going to do probably a 30-minute speed time, which is something I like to do from time to time. Give myself 30 minutes to tackle the kitchen. Cut on the radio, mix a drink, and get to it. It's different when you have people. Sometimes you overthink life. You overthink too many things when you should just ditch it and go. I have thoroughly enjoyed everybody who has seen this, either live or later. Know that you motivated me not to think about it and to keep moving. That I've decluttered a section of my life because I was able to talk about something, or I found something that I remembered that made me happy. My sunshine, my littles, I am so happy for the memories I have. They're not with me anymore. For my grandma's box that I see that I always like to plunder through every once in a while, but it means different when there's somebody else you can share it with. So enjoy your Saturday. Be happy. Be positive. Stay safe. If I think about it, I may shoot a video tomorrow of us unloading the trailer and on our ride in. Sometimes we get a little crazy and hectic and we don't always get the videos we want. So if y'all guys are in the position in life to make somebody else smile, be the sunshine for somebody else. If you're in the position where you need a smile, look, there's always one there. I hope y'all have a great Saturday. Stay fabulous, stay safe, and I'll see you next time, my lovelies.